If you are looking for that person who has done multiple businesses in this life, then I am. So today's video is about multiple businesses, and we want to find out if doing multiple businesses is good for an individual or not. Beautiful people, you are welcome to today's video. My name is Tessie and this is Moments with Tessie. If today is your first time of coming here, yay! I am super excited to have you. Thank you for clicking this video. I hope you find value watching it, and please stick on this video. Don't go back, because I know there's something you will learn when you watch this video. If you are a returning subscriber, you know that there's always a special place in my heart for you. You are always amazing, and I so appreciate you. I appreciate your support. Around 2020, when COVID-19 struck, what was trending online was the idea of doing multiple businesses. This was because of the challenge that many people were faced with. Many people had lived their life doing one particular thing, and when COVID-19 struck, it affected what they were doing. It became an issue for them. Many people struggled to feed. Many people sunk into depression because what they have known all their lives as their means of livelihood had been tampered with. It became the new slogan: multiple streams of income, multiple businesses. Now, in this video, I want to share what I think should be when it has to do with multiple businesses and multiple streams of income. I feel that the idea of multiple streams of income is perfectly okay. It should be the reality of everyone. Do not dwell on only one thing. You should do other things aside one thing that you're doing. This is why you hear many people discourage the idea of husband and wife working in the same sector or in the same office, because if something happens to that office, it means that the whole family's means of livelihood has been affected. If we look at this illustration, it gives us a better idea of why it is important to have multiple streams of income. But then I want to draw a line between multiple streams of income and multiple businesses. I have done many businesses. Today I'll post cars, tomorrow I'll post okrika, next I'll post this, next I'll post this. I was doing so many things. I took time and I asked myself, all these businesses you're doing, which one have you mastered? Are you sure you've mastered all? You are just a jack of all trades, so you have mastered none. You can master one when you focus and remain consistent on it. What was my issue? My issue was, if I start a business now and I hit a gallop, I'll say this business is not for me. I'll go back. What I would do was I would elaborate more on why I could not succeed. Instead of looking for how to come out of that challenge, I would always tell myself this is not for me. Then I would pull back. I did that for so many businesses. At the end of the day, what I understood was that there is no business that is without hurdles. The only thing that makes that successful person different from anyone who is not successful in that business is, one, if God did not say this business is for you, then it is not for you. Then the second one, which is the most common reason, is many a times when someone who thrives in that business hit the hurdles, re-strategize, and hit the business back. That is the difference. The problem I had was I would hit the hurdles and move back and start again. Then with time, I decided to stick to what I felt was moving for me. When I chose that, I decided to be consistent with it. This is what I am trying to draw out. When you are doing business, learn to grow on one business. Don't be like me. Don't do many things at a time. Yes, it is important that you expand your means of livelihood, but learn to grow one before you expand to another. And I even have two different ideas about doing multiple businesses. For me, if you want to do multiple businesses, they should be related in one way or the other. They shouldn't be businesses that are far apart. In this contemporary age, many people are building their presence on social media. So it would be difficult and it would be challenging for the kind of audience you're building. They are trying to know you with this, and tomorrow you are doing different things. For some times now, you have observed that my channel has been about faith, has been about business, has been about education and lifestyle. If for any reason I start posting about sports, you know that I am introducing something that I've not been known with. For sometimes the people that have been watching me, the audience I have been building, are the audience that are interested in these niches I mentioned earlier. If I start bringing sports into it, they will be confused. So if you want to go into business and you want to build your presence on social media, it is important you focus on a thing. Let your audience know you for what you are doing. You do not do different unrelated businesses and feel you will succeed. It might have happened for some people, but all I know is that if it happened for these people, it means that they took one business, they were committed to that business, consistently following the business till the business gained a level of stability and recognition before they ventured into another unrelated business. So you must have built an audience that is familiar with you. They have known you very well for this. Then if you want to introduce another business, it will be easier for these people to move with you and start patronizing you in the other business. This will happen in few cases. And for me, it should be for people who have built multiple companies. But for people like I and you who are thinking of building our brands, I will not advise that you go into doing different unrelated businesses. I would rather recommend that you go for multiple businesses that are related. Now let me explain this. For instance, your first idea of going into business was to go into the agri-business, and your first idea of the business you want to do is farming. You started farming. You saw that to do this, you want to take it into a commercial aspect. You bought technological farming tools, so you could be farming for yourself and you could be hiring these tools to the people that could not afford to buy. Now look at it. You first considered farming, then you went for technological farm tools that can ease the work for you and make you do more work at a shorter period of time. Then you see that there is an opportunity to make money if you hire these tools out to other people out there. That is an avenue to make money. While on this, as the business keeps growing, you discover that, oh, even in this business, I have some extra money with me. I can go into processing these agri-foods. I can go into dehydrating. I can go into packaging, so that when these crops become scarce, I can bring them out in the market and their shelf life will be preserved. Their quality will be maintained. Look at it. All of these aspects are connected to agriculture, from farming to hiring farming tools to processing. This is the better idea of multiple streams of income by doing related businesses. What you are doing is you are expanding the streams of income from what you are already familiar with or from what you have already been doing. So you see, you don't need to go into a totally unrelated business like someone that is sewing clothes. You now say that the next business I want to do is to start a pharmacy because I noticed that people have been having malaria in this area. That is not for you. If you check out many of the people that are doing exceptionally well in some fields and careers, check their stories. They would tell you that their background is in what they were familiar with. I would love to say that to have multiple streams of income is quite recommended, but to have multiple streams of unrelated businesses is not recommended. Build the multiple streams of income by expanding the streams from the branch of business you are already familiar with. And with that, you will have different ways that money will come into your hands. I would love to say that this might apply to many people, but it has not been proven that this is the only way. So if you are doing multiple unrelated businesses and it is working for you, then please go ahead and continue doing it. But if you are doing multiple unrelated businesses and you are not seeing the results, the best thing is to focus on one and expand it into branches. Thank you so much for watching this video to this end. If this video made sense to you, kindly drop a comment for me. It will encourage me to do more. And don't forget to click on the like button. Thank you so much for the time you committed in watching this video. I hope you will adjust from the places that you have made mistakes. Till I come your way again in another video. Have a nice day. Bye.